Alright guys, just got back and sort of smile I can see in my face. Well, now you can see it. I finally got my new delivery shipment. It comes in the most ugly looking bag possible. But I want to share this moment with you guys. This is for BoxTech. It's lots of tech stuff in there. This is stuff that I've been buying over the past week or so, kind of trying to feed my gear acquisition syndrome. Let's show you guys what we have here. A lot of this is on Taobao, so unfortunately, it's hard to buy. It's basically China's version of eBay. All right, so I paid with this with all my money. I was like on a little mini spending spree, and plus, you need to decorate this new place, right? So, anyways, first item up, we have a keyboard. This is Mitch Rabbit keyboard. Ugh, disgusting sounding name. It's a Chinese brand. It's called Royal Kludge. I can't think of a more sexy name than Royal Kludge. I wanted to replace this, obviously. So this is a mechanical keyboard. And I'm pretty sick of all the gaming companies. So you guys know Razer, all that crap. Razer makes horrific keyboards. All right, I bought them previously. I bought the biggest problem with the Razer keyboard I found was it's trying to be too fancy. But anyways, this one not trying to be too fancy. This one is I would say it's like I think it's roughly $80, but it's full metal, which is one thing I wanted, and it's heavy, guys. Just feel that. You hear that the clunk, like that's a clunk. This is like that's a light keyboard. This is like heavy. It's like you're going there to destroy something. Full aluminum frame. It's got the cherry keys, so it has a bit of feel to it. It's also very silent because when I'm typing here, I don't want you guys to hear my keyboard. That's the last thing I want to hear. It's still louder than a normal one of these things. But anyways, this is pretty exciting. The only problem I do see is I wanted Bluetooth, but they didn't have the metal one in Bluetooth. So like that would make my day. If it's like Bluetooth and it's metal. Actually feels pretty good. The touch feeling, pretty good. The keys don't wobble too much. You can see a little bit of wobble on the keys, but that's acceptable. It doesn't feel cheap. You can see that the manufacturing, it's not perfect. I think if Apple made this, I think all the corners and the edges will be perfect. But yeah, with this one, these Chinese made ones, you know what? It's actually made of metal. I can't complain. First item, pretty okay. All right, next up, this unflattering box. I have no idea what's inside. Let's check it out. More boxes. Ugh, come on. The worst pair of scissors too. Anyways. Boom! Cables. Alright, I'll show you what these cables are for in a sec. Alright, yet another thing. These have the worst packaging on it, so... I mean, this should be the trick, right? I mean, I'm seeing so many videos where people in the States, they get their packages stolen. What they should do is put horrific looking packages. That's one way to deal with it. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this is something cool. USB-C Type-C expander. So I really need these recently. USB Type-Cs. They're pretty much ubiquitous now and everything. So needed more USB ports on my computer. So this is kind of cool. So you can just directly expand your USB onto it. Caution, do not touch. That looks pretty sensitive. I think I know what this is. This is for my Raspberry Pi. Ooh. So yeah, so I've been trying to build a Raspberry Pi that plays music, plays Spotify, and one way to beef up the sound is buying one of these. So this thing, all right, so this is my Raspberry Pi. I had it before, and I'm converting this to a music player. So if you want better sounding music, this is one of those chipsets that make it sound better. So it's a DAC, so digital analog converter. What it does is that converts those digital signals to better sounding analog signals, because obviously your speakers are analog. Typically speaking, the Pi already has an output, so it already has an analog output, but this one would just make it slightly a bit better. And yeah, it fits onto this interface, so it just directly fits onto the Pi interface. It's I2S, that's what they call it. It's apparently one of the best sounding interfaces out there, and now it looks cool as hell. So this would go with these cables here. So now I plug these audiophile grade cables. and I can have something that plays Spotify pretty much on remote. I'll show you guys how it runs. I found the software for it pretty well. Hopefully these stick in. Obviously, don't kill me here. Don't kill me here. But yeah, these stick in here. This goes into my speaker, and then voila, we should get very, very good sound. I love it when I open these packages. It's like opening a Christmas present, because like you ordered these like a week ago, you forget what they are, and then when it comes, it's like, oh, I needed that. Oh yeah. Oh, this is something I need too. Okay, so Oracle multifunctional hub. So I record a lot of times on SD card. I just wanted one of these to stick to my table, and then once you stick it to your table, you can start getting SD card input. Let's show you guys what this has here. So this has 2 USBs and 1 SD card. That is what I'm looking for. So just plug it in to my computer. It'll be on my desk here. Boom, plug that in, and I'm gonna start transmission. So yeah, much needed this. This wasn't expensive either. It's like these are cheap China stuff. So you know, yeah, and that's what I love. You know, it just solves my problems. I get some cheap China stuff. Oh, they send me a free USB micro adapter. This is really useful too. So now I can use USB micro with that. And now I can start uploading stuff. So that's the roundup today. Hope you enjoyed this mini video with me opening boxes of stuff. It's almost like Christmas. Now I got a mess to clean up. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to buy some more stuff, like really cheap stuff on Taobao over this week. I'll show you some more stuff. I'm also building up a new computer as well, just to replace this desktop over here. So after a while, I realized that this desktop, it's around 7 years old. It's a old Core i7 3rd generation 3770X, K rather. And unfortunately, I found that there are 2 problems. It just doesn't render videos well. And also it's got some vulnerabilities processor side that technically the newer stuff is patched. So just for that security, I'm buying that new computer. That parts are coming in. It's going to be rolling in next week. Really excited. We'll show you guys on BoxTech as well. And maybe even assemble it. So depending on how successful these videos go. So let's get to at least 30 likes for this video. Remember, smash those likes. Click the subscribe button. See you guys in the next video.